Title: How I Spoke English in 90 Days with just my phone and ChatGPT. Chapter 1: Lost in the Lecture Hall. My name is Karan. I'm a second year engineering student in a small college in India. The first day of my college was full of excitement, but also fear. My biggest fear: English. Most of my classes were in English. The teacher spoke fast, and the slides were filled with English words I did not understand. Everyone around me seemed to be doing fine, but I felt lost. During lectures, I would sit silently. I was afraid to ask questions. I was scared people would laugh at my grammar. Even in group discussions, I just nodded my head. I knew the answers sometimes, but my English stopped me. One evening, after a long, tiring day of lectures, I searched online how to improve English speaking at home. One video caught my eye. It said, "Practice English with ChatGPT, your AI English friend." Curious, I opened the app. Chapter 2: First Chat, First Hope. That night I typed, "Hi, can you help me speak better English?" Within seconds it replied, "Of course, I'm here to help. What would you like to talk about?" I smiled. It felt like talking to a kind teacher who had infinite time for me. No judgment, no hurry. I typed, "I'm not good in English. I make mistake. People laugh." It replied, "That's okay. Making mistakes is part of learning. I'll help you fix them step by step." And it did. It corrected me gently. Say, "I'm not good at English. I make mistakes." That correction stayed in my mind all day. That was my first real English lesson. Not from a book, not from a classroom, but from a chat. Chapter 3: Daily Practice, Small Wins. I made a plan. Every morning I woke up 30 minutes earlier. While drinking tea, I practiced with ChatGPT. I started simple. "How are you? What is your favorite movie? Tell me about the weather." Then I moved to harder questions. How to introduce myself in English? What to say in an interview? How to give a seminar? Each time, ChatGPT helped me. It corrected my grammar. It explained the meaning of new words. It even gave me pronunciation tips. Sometimes I made 10 mistakes in one conversation, but it never laughed, never stopped, just kept helping. After 1 month, I noticed a change. In class, I started understanding more. In group discussions, I said small sentences. And in the hotel, my friends asked, "You've improved, bro, practicing English." I just smiled. Chapter 4: The Library Conversation. One day, something big happened. I was sitting in the library when a seminar walked up to me. When a senior walked up to me. "Hey, can I sit here?" I nodded. He opened his book. After a few minutes, he said, "So, what are you reading?" Panic hit me, but I remembered my charts. I took a breath and said, "I'm reading about communication systems. It's a bit difficult." He smiled. "Yeah, that's a tough subject, but useful." We talked for 10 minutes, all in English. When he left, I felt like I had climbed Mount Everest. It was a small conversation, but for me, it was huge. Now, Chapter 5: My first presentation. In the second semester, we were told to give a presentation in English. I was scared, but I was also ready. I told ChatGPT, "Help me make a presentation on solar energy." It gave me a structure, introduction, how solar panels work, Advantages, future of solar energy. It even helped me write my script. Then I practiced with it every night. Me, good morning everyone. Today I will talk about solar energy. ChatGPT said, good start. Try saying it with more confidence. It became my practice partner, my speech coach. On the day of presentation, I was nervous, but I did it. My voice shook a little, but I did not forget any lines. My teacher said, good effort, Karan. You've improved a lot. I felt proud. Not perfect, but proud. Now, chapter 6, helping others. Soon my roommate noticed my improvement. How did you learn so fast? He asked. I slowed I showed him my chats. ChatGPT helped me. Try it. He did. Then another friend joined. Then another. We started a group challenge. 15 minutes of ChatGPT every day. We shared our chats, corrected each other, and laughed at our old mistakes. It became fun. It became a habit. English was no longer a fear, it was a tool, a friend. Now, the interview, chapter 7. At the end of the year, we had campus placements. My first interview was with a tech company. They asked in English, tell me about yourself. Why do you want to work with us? What are your strengths? I answered calmly, clearly, with confidence. I got selected. Later, the HR said, you speak well. That was a different. That made a difference. I wanted to tell her, thank ChatGPT. Now, a big dream, chapter 8. Today, I tell I still use ChatGPT, not just for English, but for everything: coding help, writing emails, preparing for interviews. My dream now is to help others. I started a YouTube channel, English with Karan. I post videos about how I improved my English, ChatGPT chat examples, tips for shy learners. My first video got 1,000 views and comments like, thanks, bye. I also feel afraid. I'll try ChatGPT from today. It felt like a circle from student to teacher, from fear to freedom. Now, final words, chapter 9. If you are reading this and feel afraid to speak English, let me say, I was just like you. I used to hide in the back bench. I stayed silent in class, but I changed. You can too. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need expensive classes. You just need one thing: practice. And if you need a friend to practice with, ChatGPT is waiting. Just say, hi, can you help me learn English? It will say, of course. Let's begin. And that one sentence might change your life.